300.
Investigation required to see exactly what the sequence of events was and what really ticked things off. That's what we're looking for. Jim?
Welcome back to Aviation Sky. Flying is generally safe, but some places on Earth push airplanes and pilots to their absolute limits. Today, we are counting down the top 3 most dangerous airports in the world, where one single mistake means disaster. Let's look at the horror in the skies. Madeira Airport. Coming in at number 3 is Madeira Airport, also known as the Cristiano Ronaldo International Airport. Located on a volcanic island in the Atlantic Ocean, this place is a structural miracle and a pilot's absolute nightmare. Because of the island's brutal mountainous terrain, there was literally no flat ground to build a normal runway. So, what did engineers do? They built a massive bridge over the open sea, holding up the runway with over 180 gigantic concrete pillars. But the structure isn't even the scariest part. The real danger comes from nature. The airport is trapped between high mountains and the freezing ocean, which creates violent, unpredictable crosswinds. As giant commercial jets approach the runway, these winds slam into the aircraft, throwing them side to side. Pilots are forced to literally drift the airplane through the air, angling the nose completely away from the runway until the very last second. One single miscalculation in wind speed, and the plane will either smash into the mountain or plunge straight into the ocean below. Paro Airport. At number 2 is Paro Airport, hidden deep within the Kingdom of Bhutan. This is legally considered one of the most exclusive and difficult airports on Earth. Why? Because it is surrounded by sharp 18,000-foot Himalayan mountain peaks. The terrain is so extreme that flights are only allowed during the day under strict visual conditions. This means autopilot is completely useless here. No computer can guide a plane through these mountains. It must be done 100% manually. Imagine flying a massive passenger jet through narrow valleys, turning and twisting just meters away from residential homes and treetops. The terrifying reality is that pilots cannot even see the runway until the final 30 seconds before touchdown. They have to make a sharp, dangerous 45-degree turn at the last moment to align with the ground. Because of this extreme stress and precision, less than 50 pilots in the entire world are certified to land here. It is an elite club where 1 second of distraction leads to total disaster. Lukla Airport. And finally, at number 1, the undisputed king of aviation terror, Lukla Airport in Nepal. Perched at nearly 10,000 feet above sea level in the Everest region, this tiny strip of asphalt leaves absolutely zero room for human error. A standard airport runway is usually around 3,000 meters long. Lukla's runway, it is just 527 meters. To make things worse, the runway is built on an incline, sloping upwards to help planes slow down before they run out of space. But here is the real horror. At the beginning of the runway, there is a terrifying 2,000-foot vertical cliff, dropping into a deep abyss. At the exact end of the runway, there is a solid wall of pure mountain rock. For pilots, this means one thing. Going around is physically impossible. Once you begin in your final approach, you are locked in. You cannot abort the landing and fly back up because the mountain wall will block you. You either stop the plane perfectly on that tiny strip, or you meet a violent end.